welcome to Gamer's Ledge. I'm one of your hosts, Mark, and today we are playing Rise of the Mutants, Episode 7. Oh, I forgot what the long title was now. Dang it. It was The Fate of Puck, question mark, I believe.
That's right. Yep. So if they have any questions, they should in fact question mark. Question mark?
Question mark?
Okay, so hi, welcome. As always, I will be the GM. My name is Daniel. We are playing a game in the MCU a couple of years after Thanos' infamous snap, except in our universe, the heroes who went and tried to resolve it after the fact and took a whole bunch of other heroes with them never returned, and nobody's heard from them since. So this is the world with 50% of the population, a little bit less now, and all of the resources. As we go through, you'll notice a couple of differences and changes. Please hit us up with any questions you might have. So we're going to go real quick through the players and who they're playing, and then we'll go into what happened last time, and then we'll jump right in because we're running a little bit late tonight. So go ahead and start, Mark.
My name is Mark. I'm playing Silver Surfer, and he is an entity from space made by the Power Cosmic and Galactus, come to warn everyone of an impending threat to Earth. That's me.
Go ahead, Ray.
Hi, I'm Ray. I'll be playing a Gambit offshoot character named Cadus. Same powers, same attitude, but none of the flair.
And go ahead, Nick.
I'll be playing Aeon, which is kind of an amalgam of different characters. It's a rogue type.
Awesome. And Justin.
I'm playing Surge, or Damien Price. That's a speedster. And when you go fast, you gotta be safe. So we got the safety glasses today.
Nice. Okay. As we last time they had the beginning of the conference, the large conference in Wakanda, detailing a lot of new technologies and a bunch of different powerful people getting together and talking about the fate, the world's fate of how to support the mutants that are coming out, or in some cases, get rid of the mutants coming out. It was attended by folks like Senator Kelly, a representative from the U.S. who is working on the Mutant Registration Act, and also Victor Von Doom, who is one in the line for leadership of his rather large principality called Latvia. Okay. And also a surprise appearance of Reed Richards. The team kind of paired off because well, I'll just name them because we know who they are now. But Kraven the Hunter, Rhino, and Scorpion showed up, and Puck started following them. The group kind of followed them at first, and it turns out that Kraven the Hunter came to the conference looking for a specific individual, who the group believes is Reed Richards. So Aeon and Silver Surfer actually went with Reed Richards down into the mines to see what he was working on. Cadus and I have Surge stayed to finish kind of the conference and see what was going on with the rest of the conference in the large conference room. And Puck took the initiative to chase after the three main villains that left the conference and headed out into one of the large Wakandan fields. Invisible and flying. I think that's it. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. Before we start, Justin, you weren't here last week. Do you have any specific questions?
Did he fall off the internet?
Can he talk? I don't know. We can see.
Weird. So yesterday, everything, the last fight, the team left off in a relatively alive state.
That was good. That was perfectly
Yes.
Okay.
Puck was out in the fields, outside Wakanda, kind of spying on the three animalish villains, and Aeon and Silver Surfer were protecting Reed Richards in the mines underneath the conference center, and you and Cadis had stayed in the conference, like the big conference room, to go over, to continue watching and continue finding out maybe what's going on.
Okay, yeah, do an Overwatch. Gotcha.
Yeah. Is there any other questions? Alright, so let's go ahead, and I will start with, you guys had mentioned going silent on comms. Puck was concerned that if you guys were talking, Kraven the Hunter might hear something, because it looked like Kraven might be able to see him through the spell, but he wasn't entirely sure. So it surprises you when you hear the crackling of the normally clear comms, and you hear Puck's quiet voice say, "Oh gosh, I think he sees me," and then it cuts out.
Well, he's dead.
And this is like, well, shit. He was invisible when he left, so we don't know which direction he went.
So, he has, when they were heading out towards the fields, that it looked like Kraven was heading out towards the fields before he went calm silent.
Too bad there's not like a video camera on the mic.
Yeah, no idea which way he went. He's dead. Damn.
And we're never gonna find him.
He's too
Well, since Puck did make that very informative comment before cutting off, Cadis will pretty much kind of look towards Surge, do a little head nod, and start making his way out of the conference room in a very calm and purposeful manner.
We can get the new Black Panther to see if she can triangulate where his signal dropped out at, so that way we can find him faster. Because otherwise,
don't jumping down to the main conference room center saying, "Hey, yo, new Black Panther, can you do this for us real quick?"
Also of note, Shuri is actually on stage, standing behind.
You don't have to ask her. I'm sure she has assistants.
Perhaps.
Do we
But
have a?
you're currently in the
Rolodex
basement.
Of I want to say like emergency phrases that we thought about that I could potentially look at. That oh dang, he saw me. Like the verbiage in the statement, the way that the words were ordered could have potentially related to where he is or went.
That would be an interesting idea. But no, you don't have
My hero
that.
point tells me that we had a code word phrase.
Your hero point would tell you all of your comms have tracking systems.
All right. So, do we need to keep guarding Reed Richards?
Yes.
Because my character kind of wants to go after Puck. Okay, and not.
No, y'all stay as Richards. We're up. That's why we're still topside and not down with you. So yeah. So Cadis will exit the comms room and make his way out towards the fields.
All right.
I will wait for the. I'll wait for the doors to open, just in time, and then as the doors opens, I will make my way out of the room.
So you disappear in a
Blink of an eye.
flash.
I will
Okay.
say over my head, over the headset, Cadus. Do you guys have that?
Already on it, boss man. Already on it.
Such a tool.
Okay. So is Aeon staying in the mines, or is he flying out?
He's staying.
Okay. Sir.
Unless you guys need me to come out.
How many are
The comms, much like Puck, are dead.
Wow.
Are they really?
No.
Or are they?
All right.
Question mark.
Question mark. Surge, are you going at full speed? Are you staying with Cadus?
So I was making my way outside of the conference center, at nice interval timings where I don't have to open doors. It's just kind of a brush past people as I go.
He's
Once I'm outside of the
Cadus on his back, like piggyback style.
Yeah, no. Once I'm outside of the center, it's a quick check of my wrist comms to see which direction the last known location was, and I'll scout about a mile out from that and take a look.
And remind me again, what's your speed?
My speed
Plaid.
is, I'll get two charts of base is 250 miles an hour, or half a mile around. Or speed, 500 miles an hour. So if I'm really moving, that's 1 mile around.
All right. And you head out. Cadus, you make it outside, and are you doing the same? But not at super speed?
So once I clear the conference area, I will essentially make myself move with more haste. And I swear my duster is kind of flopping in the wind, thanks to the little lift provided by Surge's speed. Has it?
He pulls a Clark Kent, and it sweeps your clothes up. Alright. Surge. A very quick check shows you what you see on the map. You see Craven the Hunter, a very large man that has thick gray armor and a couple spikes coming out of his head, and a man in green high-tech, it looks almost alien armor, with a large tail that is glowing with purple energy. And they are standing around a large glowing blue circle on the ground. Hovering in the center of the circle is a tiny glowing form that you can assume is Puck.
That blue circle, is it just a blue circle on the ground, or does it almost look like a status cylinder? Like a blue cylinder?
It looks like magic. It looks like a magical circle.
You have to do that every time you say the word.
So like a magical force field?
Yep.
You guys really are a magic man.
And because you move super fast and Cadus knows exactly where he's going and you were scouting out around as well, you see, Surge, you find that there's no one out here. Like, there's no...
four things there.
Yeah, there's no farmers out here, there's no guards, there's nothing out here. Because you searched the whole area.
How
Cadus,
far away from the closest population am I?
probably half a mile. Maybe 2 miles.
If gunshots went off, would a populace know? Would they hear it within range?
Probably not.
Okay. So I'm going to relay where we are at in XY, coordinates out to the closest decimal I can.
Our communicators have trackers, like GPS units.
It's nice to have it written down just in case. What if you have an EMP? What are you going to do then?
It's protected.
That's right. I forgot. We have plot protection. My bad.
Aeon swallowed his, so it's in his rib cage.
No, it's in my prison pocket.
Except every 12 hours has to be readjusted.
It's fine.
And family show.
And we just took this in a completely wrong direction. So on that note, Cadus is essentially going to come in from the south, right by the southern tree line right here.
All right. Roll initiative.
Do Aeon and I have to roll initiative since we're not there?
You will have to roll initiative if you decide to join.
Should we roll it now, regardless, or just wait? Okay.
Man, you're not very fast there for a speedster. You just barely beat me out.
Just barely.
Why don't I see his roll?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I don't see.
No, that's Daniel. I don't see.
Yeah, I don't see Justin's roll either.
How do I change? Well, my roll was this.
I got your roll.
Yeah, but it's 2 GM.
Oh, that's why we didn't see it.
I don't know how to change that to.
I was like, wait a second, you just barely beat me out. Like, I saw Nick's roll and said.
That doesn't seem possible.
No, that's probably something growing. It probably needs to be cleaned, but there's nothing to
Result
do right now.
52?
So that's a D20.
He's a speedster.
32. Wow.
That's like what he does.
Nice.
My
Yeah,
initiative
but
is. My
I
initiative
still
is
thought your
34.
initiative was based on like your agility or whatever, and even if it's like 12,
It's based on his agility plus his super speed.
Yeah.
So my initiative is 34. I rolled an 18.
Nice. I don't think you're going first though.
Yeah, I rolled a 19. So ha.
You know what's bad? He can roll a 1 and still get better than everyone.
Yeah,
And my
because he's
superpower that allows me to.
okay. But think about that. It's the Flash, right?
Oh, I gotcha. It's fine. I'm not complaining.
I'm not salty. I'm just mostly salty.
So let me see. Let
Let me test one thing here. I'm just gonna do.
Oh yeah, Justin, you're definitely going first.
Did you guys see that result, or did that go to the GM?
No, I went to GM.
Why is Or no. Let me try this.
I saw that.
I saw that. The 22.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I do.
Why do you guys see it and I don't? That's so weird.
Because he's not that fast for us.
Well, because.
All right, Justin. You rolled it again. I'm taking it. I'm taking your second initiative roll, not your first initiative roll.
All right, sorry.
You're still going first by like 20.
See,
So what are we using?
I see Surge's will result 19 and Surge's will result 22, but
Yeah,
I don't actually see the roll.
Because initiative is hidden.
I actually don't see that either.
Yeah, because it's not there. I didn't see. Ray's isn't seen. I didn't see Ray's either.
Usually, Justin, it has the dice symbol and then plus and then blank.
Well, okay, so I'm literally clicking my character's initiative.
He put a bunch of stuff in his character sheet, and he's using his online character sheet. So it's not going to show the math. It's just going to roll it and give you the result.
Oh, okay. I guess it's what Ray did as well.
Cool.
You don't have to,
Right,
but
so,
that's why.
Yeah. All right, but I mean, I guess you're the GM, so you're seeing.
Yep, I'm seeing everything. You're good.
But I think the only thing that should be hidden is my initiative, because I don't think anything else is like toughness and dodge will go to everybody.
Yeah, that's going to me.
All right, now that we've got that down,
All right, and we're moving on.
Justin, it's your turn.
I am going to do.
Do.
So it's just us two there right now. Area 60 feet, DC 15. I'm going to do a tornado control.
Okay.
Cone area. And that works out like.
So it's kind of hard to tell, but when you guys are moving things, go by the white squares, not the tiny dark squares.
The white squares, not the gotcha.
I couldn't actually. Well, maybe I can.
Okay, it's fine. We got you, man.
Yeah.
Nope, I can't.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's fine. We got it. We're good.
It's fine. I got it.
All right.
Alright, so.
Alright, so that would be a reflex DC 15.
I'm
move
assuming.
people?
I literally just copy and pasted everything from the chat of it.
Yeah, so that would be essentially your displaying probably toughness or dodge. That would just be a straight toughness, wouldn't it? You can't unless you can dodge.
Well, he's looking to lift them, and to move objects.
I'm trying to bunch them together, all three into one spot, as close as I can, essentially.
He's pushing you, so it's gonna be your parry if you're gonna use your DC.
Well, parry is against melee attacks.
I mean, it's a DC 15 area move. It's a cone area move. Object 5, so I can lift up to.
You can lift up to 1,600 pounds.
Yeah, 1,600 pounds. So, my ultimate goal with this ability was to basically run around the three of them, not including where Puck is, and move the three into a singular square or as close up together as I could. That's the intent of what I'm trying to do. Is I'm basically trying to
group them together.
move them all along. I don't know if there's a way to like ping the map.
Just hold the left mouse button on it.
So that's where I'm trying to move them as close as I can to right here.
Hold on. I'm looking at what they have to roll.
Okay, no problem. At least that's my. I'm just trying to get my intent of what's.
Yep, I got you. And then I also have to look up a question.
Mark?
Uh,
So it's a DC 20. So roll 1
Spider-Man.
D20 plus. Now, how would I? I'm basing that off of.
No, you don't roll. They do.
I roll against your DC.
This isn't an attack. This is a. Okay. That's right. I forgot about that. It's been a month since I. Carry on. As you were. Oh, I think they save.
That one does. Craven does.
Well, he literally already has a 16, so there's no point.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Well, I mean, in case there's a 1, I still roll it. Rhino, in fact, does not succeed.
Big hulking thing. Can't move.
I'm sorry, but this is kind of appropriate because you are rocking him like a hurricane. And he is a scorpion. So, there's that. Oh, maybe you're not. I guess you're not.
Yeah.
Well, I'm bringing at least one of them closer to the other. So, that's
So
fine.
you managed to pull the largest, heaviest one towards the other two who fight against the hurricane winds that are blowing in that area.
Well, the big guy thought he was so big that he wouldn't even have to brace himself, but little did he know. Yes, I can hear her.
Yay. Okay. You'll pull Rhino over, and you note that as you're doing that, Puck, the wind is blowing. There's limbs breaking. Leaves and grass are being pulled in all directions, but Puck doesn't seem to be affected at all.
Is there a conversation happening somewhere? I feel like I can hear.
Yes, sorry. That's one of the downsides of the snowballs. It's all directions.
Oh, that's for you. Okay. I was like, I'm hearing.
All right, Justin. And then, do you want to move?
Well, okay. So I don't end up there. I would prefer to end next to Cade and let him know that I've just bundled them two together, and that well, it looks like the two smaller guys weigh a ton because there's for some reason those guys just don't want to move. But that rhino guy is made of styrofoam or something.
Just call.
There is something to be said for nimbleness.
I just put a really, really good one up online. I don't know if you saw it or not.
How loud is she?
Pretty loud.
We can hear her pretty clearly. And it's your turn, Kate.
I will pick up from where Serge left off and essentially move in up to the tree line. And you're still 5 feet squares, correct? Are you still 5 feet squares?
I think these are 10 feet squares, aren't they?
No, these are 5 foot squares.
Oh, okay.
Do we have? Oh, they're at the bottom. Never mind.
I'm gonna check the range on this real quick. And once I get to the tree line, I'm going to go ahead and pretty much charge a card and let it loose towards Craven, where him and Rhino are bunched up. A charge shot.
I'm sorry, I have a short emergency really quick. You rolled a 16 to hit, and you were hitting Rhino?
Ain't a big guy.
Okay, and so you hit with a 16 as a DC 21 dodge?
And it's going to be a dodge to your... Yeah, it's a DC dodge.
Take care of your emergency, and then come back. You're good.
Okay, yeah.
So, Kate, my plan ultimately is to get the three of them together, and we can do some sort of AoE thing. Once we have the Silver Surfer show up, we might be able to do a little more group thing, but I don't know if we're going to focus one-on-one as much.
Yeah, no, I'm trying what you're trying to do. That's why I'm trying to hit the big guy while he's still grouped in there.
Not at us yet. Well, this conversation is happening on comms now, so...
Oh, is it? Oh, that was in character? Oh.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I'm trying to hit this guy. Well, I'm trying to get them bunched together, so... Right. Once Silver Surfer comes. That's why I gave everybody the location of where we're at on in XY coordinates, so that way they could come here. Even though we have the plot preventive EM jamming comms.
Just remind me to remind Dan that as I come out and I throw the card, I holler, "Wakanda forever!"
Can you do this and then throw the card? Or no, do this and then flick the card. Flick it.
Like no, actually, better yet, it's a double attack. It's multi-attack. 2 cards.
It's throw.
And are there
dubs? No, Wakanda, and then as I forever,
nice.
I get some cards.
it's a two-part attack. You got to have the rhythm synchronous.
How many points are the John Woo doves? That's all I want to know.
The question is, which cards did you throw?
I have 52 cards in a deck. They're all the same card.
Was it the red or black?
Oh, definitely the black.
Wow.
It's a spade, man. Spades.
Well, you've only got the one ace of spades, so...
Nope, I got 52 aces of spades.
He's got 52 aces of spades.
Right,
That's a very expensive hobby.
52 decks.
Yeah, I'm gonna need... Sir, you do realize we could just buy a specific card. You don't have to buy... I need 52 decks.
Okay.
So now, so as this is happening, right, I just want to make sure that it's tracking. So as he's coming out, as he's throwing the card, he's doing this motion here, going Wakanda forever. So, and on the forever, he's flicking the card at him.
That's very comic booky. Okay.
But it's going really fast.
You don't understand, he cares about Wakanda more.
Hey, I'm gunning for one of the Wakanda capes, to underline my duster, so I have the force field.
It's all about that fashion scape, I got you.
So, I tried to schedule these games around PTA conferences, so that, Naomi will be here. And because we're doing it on an off week... okay, so you hit... I'm trying to remember. You hit with a 18, or I have to roll...
He hit a 21.
So, 10 plus your dodge for your DC.
Oh,
16 to hit, DC 21.
Aha, okay, thank you. Yeah, you hit.
So now for damage...
I roll toughness against your damage.
Yes. DC 21.
So you rolled a 21 and it was a 21?
No, so if it hits, you need to roll your toughness against a DC of 21. So your D20 plus your toughness.
So I guess we'll make sure you don't get confused. He rolled a 16 to hit. And then the DC, as an aside, if he hit, was a 21. So it wasn't 21 the first time. It was a hit, 16 to hit. So 16 may not hit, since that's 5 short of a 21. But I just want to make sure that we...
And you save.
He manages to shrug off. The large explosion boils past him, and you can see that it actually vibrates against the edge of the cylinder, the magical cylinder, giant magical cylinder, and burns away. Is it hot or is it kinetic?
It's just kinetic, and it's a small object. It's not like a huge explosion. It's a card.
Okay. Yeah,
it'd be just like Jubilee's little sparkles against him.
It does. It bursts past him.
My bad, Cade. It looks like the residue of the tornado was just threw that off just a slight bit. My bad. I didn't think about that.
And this is exactly when over the comms you hear Surfer say, "Do you need us there?"
Nah, we got these fool clowns.
We need you. We need you.
We'll stay put.
Okay.
I'll call Shake and Bake when the time comes.
If you guys would like to roll initiative.
Shake and bake. I don't know how many more breadcrumbs I have.
So essentially, during my action time, Justin, you ran all the way back to the mine and said, "Hey, this school needs some help. You gotta get up here now," and came back.
No, we have the audio comms. Puck was the only one that dropped off of audio. So I said over the audio comms.
Sure.
two of them don't move with my magical force field of moving wind, and the other one seems to shrug off kinetic blast cards to the face. These aren't our normal average everyday Joes.
Yep.
Did you roll, Nick?
No, Nick rolled earlier.
Yeah, we're earlier.
Oh, okay.
When everyone else was rolling, just be a team player.
And I actually let Ray go, but he should have been last.
You can
that's why I was like, dude, it's not my turn, but if you're gonna give it to me, sure.
You guys see Puck, and as he bangs around the inside of this container, frustrated and obviously trying to get out, and there's magical fizzes and pops around him as he's trying to rip a hole in reality as well. It's a trick you guys have only seen him do a couple times, and that's not working within this barrier.
So is it just like it's? And I know you described it, but it's just like a magical barrier. There's not like a ring around it or anything. It's like
it looks like
force.
glowing blue runes burnt into the outside of the circle, and then a blue flowing energy, almost like smoke, that is boiling up into nothingness, like into the sky.
So when Puck's bouncing like, against the sides, is he bouncing against what looks like a perfect sphere, like a dome, or is he like kind of pushing into a resistance field in a sense? Like, is he pushing into glass or is he pushing into rubber? I'm just kind of trying to get an idea.
He's slamming up against glass.
Okay.
Good question.
I didn't think these would be capable of that.
So, Mark, it's you.
I will hold my action until after Aeon's turn, and I will say, Aeon, get on, as I pull out my board as a free action out of my chest.
Okay.
I will use my turn to do exactly that and
jump on it. Jump on it.
Ride his board.
It's not your turn yet, yo.
Yeah.
It will be soon.
Well, whenever my turn is. Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I don't know, I got like a 14. I figured that was decent.
Mark got a 19, and the rest of them are between you two.
Nice.
I got
Hey,
20,
Kaden,
actually.
you're gonna die.
Oh, you got a 20, sorry. They got a 19 and lower.
Yeah.
Okay, Craven and Scorpion are running all out towards you, Cadus. But it looks like they're running with normal momentum. Rhino bends his upper torso down and starts beating the earth with a ferocious rhythm as he's running, that you can see he is gaining momentum, like unearthly momentum, as he's heading towards you guys.
Here, horny.
Craven will let loose with what looks like some kind of throwing knife. And you see that he's also pulling out a small who's-it-what's-it, like a gadget, that he's activating in his other hand. So to hit... So he rolls to hit a 23.
And I dodge.
And you dodge out of the way, easily. To dodge futile attack attempt. I like your descriptions. Scorpion holds up, and his tail flings out, and purple, almost like Chitauri energy, like the video you've seen of the Chitauri weapons from the attack on New York,
Yep.
fires straight out, burning a line across you and Surge.
The dodge.
That's an area, so that's an area attack. DC 18.
So half damage on. Is it half damage on those, or is it just?
So it's a different type of area attack. Yeah, there's no half damage.
Got it.
Wow, Surge, that's unexpected.
Well, my dodge
Yeah, I thought you were
is
fast.
a total of 10. Well, my defensive dodge DC is 20, but my agility dodge is 10. So I mean, I guess I'm trying to figure out how to.
No, that's
So if your dodge itself is, you add 10 to that, that's your baseline, that's your base DC.
yeah. But if you have to roll against an area of effect,
How do I see this on here? Perception, movement, advantages, quickness. Defensive roll is 8. No, dodge is 10. Yeah, my dodge is 10. So just rolling with his.
yeah, no, you're good. And then so now you're going to roll a toughness save versus 18 as well. So yeah, you're good.
Every
You're good.
time you have to make this call.
Yeah. You're able to shrug off the purple energy as it fires through the branches ahead of you, and you move to the side and see it slicing across right in front of you. Hot enough to burn you. You can see the areas of the trees where the energy is touched are still burning with the energy, almost like some kind of alien energy acid. And they are done, so it's it's Aeon's turn. Aeon will jump on the board. Go ahead, Mark.
On board.
Movement.
Is this the same round of initiative or?
It is. We just did a little bit out of order.
Okay.
Movement 3, space travel 3. How fast is that?
How much damage do you expect to take from running through the wall?
I'm immune. I'm fine. No, I'll use flight to get us up the. I can go 120 miles an hour.
I'm just giving you shit, man. You're fine.
Yeah. So I don't get on his board. I just fly with him
You're pasted.
because that's as fast as I can fly to.
Really?
120 miles an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
I keep forgetting you can fly.
Yeah.
So
No worries. I can sit on your board too. It doesn't matter to me none.
I mean,
all right.
once we get somewhere where I don't have to worry about pasting either one of us, I can go a whole lot faster. But in here, since we're down at the bottom of the mine shaft, 120.
So 120 miles an hour, which works out to be
1,800 feet around.
And
so it's still going to be a couple rounds.
is it really?
I
Wow.
figured.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
1,800 feet. That's half a mile,
Yeah.
and they're 2 miles out.
Okay.
Well, once we clear the shaft, I should be able to get us there in a round, which is why I was having him get on the board. But I don't know.
So 2
We'll have
rounds.
to yeah.
1 round to get out of it. 1 round to get there.
Wait, I'll allow, because you're the one that's flying, Mark. I'll allow you to use, and this is breaking the system. I know I'm going to regret this later. You'll use your movement action and your standard action both as movement actions, with him on your board, and then he'll still get a standard action from wherever you land, or from wherever you stop.
Yep.
So
That makes sense to me.
go ahead and move both tokens to wherever you guys stop, and then Aeon will get an action.
How convenient. They're already there.
Oh, there we are. So
On the right. They made it.
Yay.
Why don't we stop here? Because then we're behind them, and that seems like a good idea.
I'm okay with that.
And I'll swing
All
the
right.
board. I'll swing the board around so that Aeon has direct line of sight to all of them.
Okay. Now, Aeon, you've already done your movement action, but you still have a standard or a complex.
I gotcha. So, okay, I have the absorb energy ability. To DC 20.
Is there a range on that?
Ranged. Looks like 250 feet.
Oh yeah,
Is it
you're
close
within
range? Yeah.
Cool.
Just barely make it.
No, right. All right, so for this, do I roll? I can't remember. Do I roll to attack them, and then they roll the DC 20 to resist, or do they just resist? I wasn't sure because it's like an effect versus like a damaging effect.
On your character sheet, does it have in your attacks section, does it have an attack?
It says powers, offense. It just has like unarmed offense. It says weaken 10, and it's like fortitude DC 20 ranged.
I'm trying to remember if I have your character sheet and where I put it. I'll have to look it up later.
Alright, just talk and leave it up.
I'm talking, and I'm talking about stats. Is it even in focus?
Which is energy absorb? The top
Yeah.
one?
Yes, top one.
You got to keep talking, Nick.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm talking, and about energy absorb, and I'm talking. This is awesome. Can you read it?
Every time you pause, it goes somewhere else.
Nice. Well, there's only so much things I can say, I guess, without taking an auditory pause.
No, it looks like it's a I roll to dodge it is what it looks like.
Okay. Yeah, and it's been a little while since I played, so I was trying to understand. I understand like dodge and parry at 10-2, what my dodge and parry defense are, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but you don't need that right now.
No, that's for my defenses, but I wasn't sure about like my attacks.
Can you hold it up one more time? Sorry.
If you can read it. Yeah, sure. La 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 la.
A little bit closer.
La 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 la. This is weird. You got it?
I get Ray eating.
Yeah. No, I have him focused on my screen, Mark. So I know it's changing yours, but it's not changing mine.
Oh,
so
okay, good.
It was benefiting me. I just like him singing.
Yeah, that's pretty funny too.
He didn't have to.
Shut up.
So it looks like I roll a fortitude save. It looks like you hit me.
Okay.
And I do a fortitude save.
Okay.
So, who are you trying to strike?
And so, the one that looks not the beefiest. So not Rhino, because I think he'll be able to get that no problem. Let's go with Scorpion.
Okay.
Because he might actually not be able to do that.
And it's a 25, correct?
It's a 20.
Oh.
It could be a 25 if you would like.
It looks like a 25 on the sheet.
Oh, okay. So he passed.
He passed.
Wow, with a 19. Well, shy.
He was able to shrug off the effects.
No worries.
But you can see him shaking his head, and then he looks over his shoulder and sees you flying in the air. Because none of the powers you guys have are invisible.
And I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Well, I'm kind of invisible-ish.
Only as much as Quicksilver's was. He still left a trail, and so you'll still leave a trail. Because nobody has powers that are, I can't remember the word for it, but there's a word for it. And you have to pay extra points for it to be invisible. Okay, so that was Nick. Okay. Alright, Justin. Now we're going to do things in the right order.
So mine is going to be kind of a modification of a spell, or a skill. I'm going to do a kind of a speech strike thing. But it's going to be a multitude attack. I'm not trying to hit him. Alright, how to put this? I am not trying to hit this guy to do damage. I'm just trying to hit him to taunt him. So that way, on my route, en route to here, I'm kind of doing a neener, you can't see me. Kind of a taunting as I hit him along the way to try to get him to charge me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
So,
hitting him as I
what
go, but I'm
skill?
not trying to do it to do damage. Just enough to like, hey, look.
Interesting. What kind of skill would that be?
Wouldn't that just be a
That's why I like
move by?
perception, distraction.
It'd be a move by. But I'm trying to think what taunt would be. Intimidate?
Presence.
Well, that's why I'm trying to hit him enough to like, hey, look, I'm me, or like something that's kind of a threat.
So then you actually want to hit him.
I did want to hit him, but enough to at least just like, not necessarily trying to do damage. I'm just trying to like, hey, buddy, slap you in the face.
Just do
Well,
a
I mean,
move by attack and see
Yeah,
if he
shoot, move by
absorbs it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do I work on?
So you're going to move up to him.
Yep.
Boop. And then you're going to make an unarmed attack, or if you have, you should have a power that is a strike.
Yeah, I did. So just
And
it's the
to be
20.
fair, this is Rhino we're talking about, so you're gonna want to try to put him down. That's the best way to get his attention.
Okay, well I did the.
You slapping him on the face a little bit and then running away isn't gonna do anything but make him angry, and it still may not make him angry at you. Especially if you're running super fast.
I did my attack. It was 20.
20 is enough, because he is slow. And do you have a the DC for that? I think
Yeah,
it's
so speed strike is what that is.
DC 25. Oh, I see how he did that. Nice.
Oh, me?
No, Anthony. So this is also a multi-attack. Yeah, there's the reason. Okay. You super speed punch.
Yep.
They all seem to be absorbed by his unusually thick, almost biological armor that he's wearing.
Yeah, he's got round skin.
Yeah. And you're punching him, and it's actually hurting your fist as you're punching him. And then you make sure he sees you running back this direction, right?
Yes.
And you can see him track you, like he's turning his head to track you, but his body is still moving forward. Because he's got momentum moving forward.
Okay.
And are you done?
Does that take all of my movement ability actions?
So you have a standard action, which
Yep.
was your punch,
Yep.
and then you have like a bajillion miles of
Okay.
right.
So I am going to do a few laps around Puck's cage, enough to try to leave a half inch or an inch worth of cutout from underneath the pool. I'm just trying to, right next to the runes, you know what I mean? Like if you run enough in a spot or a walking trail, you end up wearing out a trench. I'm trying to do enough to like get out maybe a half inch next to the runes to see if I can try to find a way to potentially dig underneath his cage, or if the barrier has an effect on the environment. Like if it's a platform, if it starts at the dirt and goes up, if it's...
So you start making your way around the circle, and after you get probably 2 or 3 laps around and uncover a little bit of dirt, you can see that this cage has like light blue veins that move out from the cage in all directions and dig deeper into the soil.
Did they start doing that after I dug?
No.
Okay.
You hit that, yeah, you hit that line, and you realize things are preventing you from going down any deeper. You also can see, now that you're paying closer and paying more attention, it looks like the runes are like burned into the surface of the area, but it looks like they've been there. So this was probably a trap. Like the runes were already there.
As a free action, do any of the runes that I see correlate to any of the items on the other people here? Does any of their like sashes or anything like that have any runic readings that appear to look close to that I can see? Like, oh, this guy's got something that looks relatively similar to, you know, like if I was looking at Latin and I was looking at somebody who's wearing a sash that had Latin, can I tell, or is like this guy just got punk band I love Kiss on it kind of a thing? I just want to
So,
give
me a perception check.
Yeah.
No. You don't seem to notice any runes like that on anybody else here. And on that note, it's Mark's turn.
Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do with my move action is move up. Probably about 100 feet. And then, after I've moved up about 100 feet, I'm going to focus on the big guy, and I am going to do a power attack with -5 to hit. Yeah. So, how do I do that? So it's +10 with the DC 25, so I'm doing +5 instead, so that...
So, power attack, taking away from your to hit to add to your damage?
Correct, because this guy, I just watched him punch the guy and he just shrugged it all off, right?
Yep.
I guess that's my question. Like, your role... Sorry, I'm asking out of character, because I'm trying to figure out what I need to do here. Was that to absorb the attack, or was that to dodge the attack?
That was my toughness.
Okay. So, yes. So, then I need to pull off to hit to do more damage to him.
Yes.
So, then I'm going to roll 1d20 +5. To hit oops, roll 1d20 +5. So
that will absolutely hit, ironically. Okay, so now you have your options.
Okay.
He had to go off cam.
I'm having Naomi grab me my GM screen. That's not the right book either.
Stop.
It's over here. It's fine. I'll look for it later. You're fine.
So since I removed that, the DC should now be 30, right?
Yes, but it's also a crit, and I think a crit means you can add an additional 5 or an additional effect. Okay. Thank you, Naomi. Increased effect, +5 bonus to your attack's effects rank. Added effects. You can add another effect of your choice with a resistance to DC of 10 or 15 if it's a damage effect against which the target must make a separate resistance check. Or alternate effects. You can choose an alternate effect to the attack without using extra effort.
Is there an alternate effect that bypasses armor? Like armor piercing or something like that?
No. No. But you could try to make him...
Can I immobilize him? Or...
Add Another effect. What would those effects be? Who's that girl? Who's that girl? It's Mark.
Question mark?
Question mark. Okay. The added effect can be anything the player can reasonably describe and justify as a jump to the original effect. An affliction, useful for all sorts of gut checks, blows to the head, vitals especially. Dazzle, which if you hit him really hard or whatever, weaken. And what is the blaster doing?
It's a
cosmic energy.
Cosmic energy blast. Yeah.
If it wasn't a family show, I would be using choice words, Mark. Yes, you can immobilize him.
Yeah, I'll do that. Like, what I'll do is, because I'm above him, I'm basically gonna drill him into the ground to immobilize him.
So that would be he's gonna get an additional resistance check for that. I just need to know which one you would like it to be. So he will get a will save, or a fortitude save, or a reflex save. My suggestion is probably reflex, yeah.
Most definitely reflex. So,
alright. So I have to make a
DC, yeah, and that's DC 30.
Okay.
And then I don't know what the other one is because of the crit effect.
So that is 2 rungs.
Yes.
A failure there, and then a reflex. Oh shit.
How much damage does he do? That's my question. Does he just really drill him into the ground, or...
Where would it... Oh, it says damage 10.
Yeah. So he rolls against a 10. You had a really good chance. You got a 50-50 shot. Come on. He suffers a -1 toughness and what?
And what's the real question? That's what we're wondering.
Okay, dazed. So he is dazed. He is immobile. Okay. Alright.
And that's my turn.
And he is immobile. There. And that's Mark's turn. Now it's their turn. Rhino is going to turn around, not knowing where that came from, but believing it probably came from the super speeder that just punched him. It's going to turn towards Surge, or is going to attempt to turn towards Surge. Did you meld him into the ground?
I mean, that
or
was...
just blast him into a crater?
Blast him into the crater.
Okay.
Yeah, so I super punched him, gave him a wink, and then he looks at me like, whatever, dude, and then immediately gets slammed into the ground.
He is going to be attempting to dig himself out of the crater as he looks towards Surge. So he's immobile. And he's going to pick up a rock and at Surge. And it arcs wide, strikes the edge of the magical, and rebounds off and ends up over here. It was a large chunk of earth. Craven is going to move here, and he won't. My bad. He's going to toss a device at you, Cadus, that is going to start opening up in like a light blue webbing.
Which device or which person threw it?
Craven.
Yeah, okay, but which one of the two is that? Can you highlight
It's
that?
the
That's the non-green guy.
Yeah.
He actually has a name under his token.
I literally.
No, there's no names for us on the tokens.
Yeah, we don't see that.
It's
Oh, really?
Okay, I was thinking the other one.
No, that's this one's Scorpion. This one's Craven.
Okay.
Okay, real quick, just so I know. Can you guys click on the Craven token?
Yes. What do you?
Does
want
it
to see?
show you a little anything? Like
Nope.
a gear or anything?
Negative.
No.
Hmm. Okay, how about now?
We see his name now.
I see his name, at least, yeah.
There we go.
Not the other ones, though, but I see his name.
Yeah, just him.
I didn't realize I had to do that. I have to. I've had names on all of these tokens the entire time.
Well, I mean, we didn't know their... How are we supposed to know their name until we asked them? So I
Oh,
get that point of it.
we've already done that. We already know.
Oh, I
their
asked
names.
you, as I punched them, hey, what's your name, buddy? Oh, hi, nice to meet you. I'm,
Yeah, but that tells me that you didn't see the name on Reed Richards or on Doom.
No.
Yeah, I've had names on all of them this entire time, and on you guys.
Oh, we see
No, we see ours.
Yeah, we see ours.
We just don't see bad guys.
So everything that you see on Mark's screen is what we see.
Yes. And now Scorpion has a name, but Rhino does not.
24 to dodge.
What does Mark see? Oh, Sorry, I should have noticed.
No, you're fine.
And then... Oh, show nameplate. Show
So-
name.
I don't understand your input, Ray. Is it a 24 or is it a 29?
It's 24 is the base dodge. If I need actually, if I have to roll off dodge, like an area effect one, then it's the bottom one.
So if it's a one-on-one, it's 24.
Got it.
He has a
24
bonus
is base
against...
blind dodge.
He has a
and
bonus
24
against area of effects.
Got it.
Which I actually think...
And that is a area, which it probably is. It's a 29 to dodge.
Yeah, and I don't think that's how these ones work. Because I think this power, how I have it written up, it's fine, it misses you, whatever. Is that you have to roll against his DC.
Yes, whatever your DC is.
So you roll a 29 against his DC?
Yes,
Dodging, yes.
just like
So-
Rhino rolls a 30 against our 29 toughnesses.
I only roll a plus 20. It's just a 29 dodge is pretty crazy. It should be...
D20 plus plus a dodge for rolling off. And in that case, my dodge was 14.
So you would roll your d20 plus 14.
So 15 plus 14, 29.
Ah, so
So
you
over
roll...
the actual dice, you'll have
So
to see
you
the
actually
roll.
Okay, it misses you. You're good. Whatever. And Scorpion is going to turn towards the people here and fling an attack at you.
Why am I in the lead? Why am I in the lead?
I'm 20 to your dodge. Sorry, Aeon.
Which one? Okay.
Aeon.
And so
It's 10 plus your dodge.
10 plus my dodge. Do I roll or just 10 plus my dodge?
It's just 10 plus your dodge.
You got 20 that hits
Okay.
by 2.
So now you need to roll toughness
Okay.
against a DC 16.
So do I take my toughness and add that to a d20?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't feel a thing.
Yeah. You shrug off the purple energy as it starts to try to grab hold of you. It's strange because it's almost like a sticky shrug off. And that is them. So it is now Nick.
All right. Let's see if he's going to do that. Let's see here. I'm going to try to do a weaken attack on Scorpion. So it's a DC Fortitude, DC save 20 when it's Fortitude. There, Dan.
Yep. He rolled really well.
Of course he did. He needs to stop that. He only had a +8. And come on. He can get it below a 10 sometime. Or 12.
Alright. And you still have a movement. Yep.
Have that. I moved.
And Ray.
So, seeing how Craven here is really starting to bug me, I'm gonna essentially do another charge shot from a card because his agility has me a little concerned, so I don't want to get too close too fast. So I'm gonna Wakanda Forever another Ace of Spades. 33 to hit.
This time on Craven?
Craven.
Okay. Yeah, 33 absolutely hits. So 21 is the damage DC?
Yep. So your dodge. So your dodge plus 10. So we're 21. You save.
Your toughness, right?
Well, first you get a chance to dodge it. So if you dodge it,
So you're rolling to hit, and it's my dodge plus 10 that totally hits.
okay. So yeah, then toughness.
So it's my toughness, yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Oh, that was the wrong number. Sorry.
Oh god!
He did mention he was hitting Craven, right? Oh, crit fail.
That's better.
Oh shit.
Ooh, the new kid, kill kid.
Alright,
16
Yeesh. Okay.
It's oh wait, his toughness. Damn it. I'm looking at these numbers all wrong that I have written down. It's fine, that was my mistake. I'll count it for now. So he took... That's
Unless
2?
his toughness is 10, you probably rolled the wrong thing.
I rolled the wrong thing, but it's fine.
And roll the right thing.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Well, you realize he's knocked out right now. Then he's down for the count.
yeah. I mean, he just did his Marvel vs. Capcom level 3 ultimate, with the number that you just rolled.
I mean, this is
Versus 21?
He's doing a superhero landing.
Yeah.
Dude, you just got crushed.
An 11 versus 21 is 2,
Please.
Okay.
right? It's 2.
You have a critical, so factor that in.
So a critical failure is for an attack, not his toughness. And he failed by 2 degrees.
Okay.
So it's dazed and -1 to toughness. 4 degrees of failure is immediately incapacitated.
And how much damage does your card explosion do?
A DC 21.
No.
So
that's the degrees, but it still does damage. Like my Cosmic Blast does 20 damage or something like that.
There is no damage.
There's no damage in that sense. It's just your DC for hits.
Like, what you did was you immobilized Rhino and removed 1 from his toughness. So now I'll be rolling, instead of +20, I'll be rolling +19.
I see.
Yeah.
Got it.
He's dazed. And -1. Alright, and that was you, Ray. You hit him square in the chest, and it stopped him in his tracks. As he looks dazed at you, like wondering where the hell that came from.
And pretty much say, simmer down, pussycat. This ain't gonna end well for you.
Alright, and it is Justin's turn.
Alright, well, the taunting hasn't done me what I've hoped it would.
Well, he's dazed. He's looking right at you, trying to climb out of the crater.
He threw a rock thing and it had the same effect I was hoping. So, I am going to do a run-and-gun attack. So the run-and attack, what's it called here? Termage. The termage is...
a move by attack.
Yeah, move by action, I guess, yeah. So move by attack onto Scorpion, doing the speed strike.
Okay.
So 10 to hit, I guess.
10 does not hit.
Okay. While I'm up and around him, I'm looking at those runes to see if there are runes on him. And I got a 6 perception while I'm running really, really quickly. So, with that +2, because I'm right up next to him, that gets me an 8 for not seeing anything at all. Yeah.
This close, you do see that he has tattoos that you can see peeking out from the corners of his mask, but they don't look like the runes on the ground.
Okay. So while I'm running around him in a real quick, it's assuming he can understand English. Why did you take our friend? And then I run back.
And you run back.
Well, I'm enough to see if he's gonna say anything.
He just grins a violent grin at you.
A nice toothy smile at me. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. That's that. One move attack. Do I get 2 of those because it's a move and attack? Or is that just allows me to move and attack? And
it allows you to move, attack, and move.
And does that count as 1 move action? Or does
Yes.
that split my move and attack? So I can do it twice.
It splits your... Well, I mean...
It's your full action, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It counts as your full... I'm not sure what you mean.
So it's move both before and after my standard. I didn't know if that allows me to attack twice and that's all I can do.
Nope, you only get one action.
One
Okay.
standard
What this allows you to do is break up that huge movement that you have and act in between. Normally, you have to act before or after your movement, not in between your movement.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, these guys are a lot tougher than I had expected. So, I'd almost actually be better to throw things at them, as sad as that is. Okay. I'm going to not run within directness of him. I'm going to run behind him, a nice straight line from Rhino to me. So hopefully he takes this.
Are you saying you attempt to run through the magical barrier?
No. I'm doing I was here, and now I'm doing this.
Okay.
And I'm looking at Rhino. Well, I guess. Let me get this. We're going here, so I'm not in direct line of sight of the other guy.
Alright. Mark.
Okay, so I am actually also going to use a move by attack. I'm going to fly down to here. And then I am going to do my AoE. It's a 60-foot cone explosion damage. I'll put the edge so it doesn't hit Cadus.
And so you are on the ground?
No, I come down to like within. Well, I guess I can go here because I think there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah. I'm close to the ground, but not at it.
Okay.
And gonna do a cone attack to encompass all three. Do I roll for that, or does it just happen?
Your attack, it should have a DC. If it doesn't, in your attack section, if it doesn't have it listed with a bonus, then it's just something that I have to roll against.
Okay, so then it is a DC 25.
Okay.
But then it has a crit 20, so that makes me think I do roll. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Is it D20 plus like your DC? Because like I have an unarmed attack that it says +8, DC 27, crit is 19 to 20, bludgeoning.
Right, but I don't have a number to roll against in my attack. That's the problem. Like with my Cosmic Blast, I get a +10. I don't have anything there. It's just DC 25. Maybe the crit 20 was a mistake by Anthony.
Scroll up. Where does it say crit 20?
Right here. Can you see this screen?
Kind of. It's really not.
Small.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I didn't even realize I had slotted that there. Great, when I opened it, it automatically started showing it again. Sorry. So it's here.
Hey.
What are you looking at, Mark? I got your sheet up right now, so.
Yeah, it's my Cosmic Explosion cone area. Damage 10.
Can you scroll down?
Yeah, so it's DC 25, and you crit on a 20.
But that means he has to roll.
Yeah, you have to roll a 20. If you roll a 20, you can only crit on a 20.
Yeah, but does that mean
so,
do I not have any bonus to roll? So am I going to roll a 2? And that's my attack?
Can you scroll up just a little bit, Mark?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
There we go.
You had supported by subscribing right over that.
So the thing to keep in mind is, so your actual, that it's an area cone from your own location, so you don't have a
To hit.
to attack. It's an automatic.
They have to roll a DC 25 to save.
Right. So why does it say crit 20? I'm not rolling.
It's a
anything.
mistake. It's a
That's
mistake.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a mistake.
Okay, good deal. Yay. Okay. So then, yes, it's DC 25. I don't think there's anything I can do to increase that. No. So yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I think it's a good cone.
Yeah, that's
That's
that
the
looks
60 feet.
Yeah.
That isn't at all what it's supposed to be.
Hey, inverse triangles are just as good as cones, okay?
That's the 60 cone that you're asking for.
That is not how that works.
It's fine.
60 feet. That's exactly what it is. It's a cone.
It goes out 60 feet. I don't think it does any oblique angle. Yeah.
It's
Well,
exactly...
More like that.
No,
Yeah.
you're perfectly
You'd swing
fine
it.
doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'd
you're
swing it to
perfectly
the
fine
bottom.
doing a cone. It's just that top angle, that top orange angle, is way off. Okay, I'm gonna do Rhino first because this is easy. Oh look, he failed. And then I'm
Yay.
gonna do.
Everybody fails. Because you've already got all your good rolls out of the way. Yeah, he fails.
That was Scorpion.
Apparently you didn't get your good rolls out of your system for friggin' Craven.
And because he critted on his thing, I'm gonna use a special effect that says you can't use any more cosmic powers. That's Craven's. Wow. Okay, so these two definitely get hit by your thing, which is a
Damage 10.
damage 10.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like power rank damage 10. It should have a DC. Or was I just rolling against the DC?
You were just rolling
You're
against
rolling
the DC.
against
Oh, see, I thought I had to dodge. Because it's an area of effect.
Yeah, no, so there's no dodge on that one.
Yeah,
You
there's
just
no
have-
dodge. You're just
You
doing
take-
toughness.
You have to get over 25 to dodge. You can turn it off.
Then I'm rolling different numbers.
Okay.
Oh.
So save.
So if it equals,
Right.
that means it still fails, right?
Defender. It's how I've been playing. It's how I've been playing with you guys.
So
You got one.
you got one.
Craven. Craven took 2 more. So he's dazed again with another -1.
Does daze mean he can't act on his turn?
It means he only gets a standard action.
Okay.
And then Rhino, you said it was DC 25?
Now, what stat does he lose?
Right now, Scorpion will shrug it off. They don't.
Okay.
They don't take anything.
So what stat is he losing each time again? Is that like his fortitude or his
Toughness.
toughness? Okay.
Yep.
And then for the last part of my move by, I move back to here and again, probably 150 feet up into the air.
Okay. Alright. It is their turn. Rhino successfully climbed out of his crater. And then is no longer dazed. So he will charge. I'm gonna make a.
He charges at Cadus?
No, he's gonna charge at Surge.
Surge is on the other side of the. Okay.
He sure as hell is.
That was the goal.
He charges the magical container and smashes into the magical container, which breaks under the force of his power, landing here, prone. Oh, wait, I can rotate. He is prone. This is gone. And Puck shouts in joy and joins the initiative order. And Surge successfully did that. Craven, kind of confused as his plan is crumbling around him, will
throw pocket sand.
Throw pocket sand.
Cadius.
Yeah. He'll throw another throwing knife.
At Cadus?
At Cadus, yeah.
Sweet, that's more ammunition for him, right?
That's 26 to your parry, or to your dodge.
These throwing knives look awfully long, like playing cards.
Yep, you'll hit.
Actually, he won't. What's going to happen is I immediately see the knife heading towards him, and I fly down at maximum speed and take the hit for him.
Is there a range on that?
No.
Really?
Take an attack meant for an ally.
There usually is a range on that.
I mean,
I would imagine it'd be my speed, but...
Well, you already
Yeah,
used your
120
speed, you
miles.
son of a gun. Is it for, is it an advantage?
Yeah, yes.
good thing there's hero points.
Touché. But I do need to try to get you to spend those hero points.
That's what I was saying. He could use his hero point to use his advantage after he's already used his movement.
Skills. Advantages. What is it called?
Interpose.
Huh.
That's my favorite GM sound.
I mean,
It just means I'm screwed. Yeah, it says once per round, when an ally within your range of your normal move is hit by an attack, and all of you have, well, some of you have really high movement.
I was saying, I mean, it's the same thing as if it was his turn in order of initiative. I would say, yeah, it can't be like.
So then, I need your dodge, Mark.
I'm actually going to take -5 to my dodge to withstand damage, and I get to add it to my toughness.
Oh, I'm sorry. The attack hits you rather than your ally, and you suffer the effects normally.
Yeah. So then there you go.
Nope.
So I need you to make a toughness check against the DC 23.
Okay.
Which should not be hard for you.
It's the only thing I'm good at.
Yeah. Well, that and obviously doing everything else.
Not true at all.
Cosmic power jerk.
So this advantage, is almost a talent to allow him to move during anybody else's movement turn, right?
Ooh.
Just barely made it.
Squeaked it out.
Yep. The throwing knife, as it almost, like, it bounces off, but you can actually feel it. You don't usually even feel these attacks.
Mm-hmm.
There must be something mystical, magical, having to do with these throwing knives. And yeah, it does, Justin. It allows you to move an extra, but it also means that now he's on the ground. Yeah.
I like to imagine that when he's getting hit, he's basically tilting up the surfboard enough to where the blade just absorbs in. Rather than his body, it's a surfboard. He just comes in just riding a wave, and you know he's on there. And
I don't think I took enough points for that to happen. It bounced off my chest. Yeah, it bounced off my chest. It's fine.
Alright, whatever. Be less cool. It's fine.
Oh, and Scorpion. Scorpion will move here, and then will attack Nick.
Silver Surfer. Oh,
Leon. Silver Sorcerer disappeared.
What do you mean? He's on the ground.
He's like right there.
Does a 30 hit your dodge?
Of course not. I'm really dodgy. No. My dodge is 18.
Toughness, DC 16.
Oh, that's gonna be a hard one. There you go.
It was a hard one.
Well, I rolled really low. Give me a break.
That was that. It is now Puck's turn. Puck, in a shout of anger and ferocity only befitting one of his 6-inch size, tears a hole in the space-time continuum, and you can see that warm wind blows out of it with leaves from trees you've never seen before, and 2 large dogs come out of the space.
Are they food dogs?
They're on our side, right? This is Puck's dogs?
They are hounds, but not hounds.
Like hellhounds?
Like hellhounds, almost. But they look like they're made out of plant life.
Wow, I didn't realize Puck was Captain Planet.
Yep.
Captain Planet can do that.
What the Puck?
And there.
You had this power this whole time?
And that's Puck, and it's Aeon's turn.
Alright, since this is working for me so well, I'm going to do a damaging attack on Scorpion, DC 25. It's a damage touch.
If it's damage touch, are you touching him?
Let's see here. Let's see where it says range. Standard is close instant. So I'm going to do a move by action.
Do you have move by?
I do.
Touch him with your strong hand.
So I fly down, slap him in the face, and then I keep going. That'll be a DC 25.
But you actually have to hit him, right? Is that what you're...
Said a DC.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill Anthony. Can you do me a favor and show me that real quick?
Damage 10.
Can you show me that real quick?
You have to sing while it's up there so that it stays on you.
Ah, sweet. Yeah. Let's see here.
Which one?
Bottom one.
And then let me see your attack section. Okay, go back down to your... Yeah, you have to make an unarmed attack. And then if you make an unarmed attack, that's the effect.
Okay, now I had a question about that then. So, I have to do a... It says unarmed attack is +8, DC 27. Does that mean I roll D20 and add 27 or 8?
No, you add 8.
Okay.
If you were just punching him, it'd be 27. But because you're doing an alternate effect, instead of that damage or as well as that damage, I will also have to roll a DC against your effect. So I'll have to roll like let's say you roll and you hit. Okay? Go ahead and roll. That will answer part of this. And it's gonna be +8.
Okay, 21.
Okay, so we're gonna say that hits.
10.
For sake of learning, we're gonna say that hit.
Okay.
So now I have to roll a toughness against the punch, because you punched me.
Which was a DC of 27.
Which
I don't
is
think this is how Anthony explained it to me at all, but okay. But I'll go with
then you can email him.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, so he took a hit from that.
Okay.
So that aside, now there's an additional effect, which is your weaken, or your damaging, whatever. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where does that say specifically?
It says DC 25, and it's damage 10 weaken.
Does it say Fortitude save?
I guess it says Fortitude limited.
Okay. Freaking Anthony has to go and do work at night. Okay. Do this and that.
I thought, because I think how we played last time is this did the same thing as like the energy absorb, but instead of absorbing, I'm actually just doing damage instead of weakening. I thought that's how it was supposed to work. So instead of rolling like a DC 20 Fortitude save, it would be a DC 25 Fortitude save.
Well, right. Well, it's okay. Do you mean toughness save?
Fortitude. And instead of me doing, because the way I think Anthony explained it is it's damage touch is just the name of it. It's not, I'm not actually touching them. It works like the energy absorb, but instead of doing weaken 10, it just does damage 10, and the DC is higher. So instead of a 20 Fortitude save, it's a 25 Fortitude save.
So both of your weakens are for Fortitude save. One is to do. Well, then why wouldn't you always do that one?
Because the weaken actually does a weaken effect versus a damage effect.
So the biggest difference I would say is that this one you have to be right up next to them.
Yeah, this one is I have to be. It's close. So I'm. So then that's why I was kind of.
The biggest thing I asked him when he's helping people with characters was not to have a bunch of stuff that just automatically hits. And it looks like he made you guys a bunch of stuff that just automatically hits.
I only have one.
Okay, so he took it. We're just gonna do it this way for now.
Mm-hmm.
But he took 1 rank from your punch.
Okay.
So that's going to be a -1 to toughness from that. And then he had the additional effect from your weakness that was -1 and to his fortitude. But I'm not sure. Does it say what effect he gets? Is he weakened? Is that the name of the effect?
I thought it was like a just damage 10. It is a let's see here. This is like Fortitude limited. Rank is equal to power points reduced by weaken or rank, whichever is lower.
But you don't. Do you have any PowerPoints right now? Didn't you have to charge up by weakening somebody in order to be able to do that?
Did I? Okay, that might be.
Yeah, because I think that's a.
Okay, then we'll just say I cast energy absorb. Then no, I'm sorry. For all the confusion.
Because you're like a battery, right?
Sense. Yeah, I'm with that.
Weaken them, and then once you.
Now I got you. So I'm gonna use weaken again. So DC Fortitude of 20. I apologize.
So, I really did.
Thank you.
18.
All right, so that is so he's affected by weaken.
Okay. Which does what?
So let me get the thing. Weaken temporary loss of power to a trait, and since this is against fortitude, I believe his fortitude now goes down by 1 point.
Okay.
The way it's supposed to work.
All right. Cool.
And I'm now fully charged.
All right. And it is now Ray's turn.
Hello, Ray.
Yep, I'm deciding on whether or not I want to take advantage of the situation or not. But having
Rhino's prone.
having exhausted both cards in his immediate hands, Cadus is going to pretty much reach for his staff and rush in to do a strike while Craven is dazed to try to put him down permanently.
We can't.
And by permanently, I mean so he doesn't actually get back up, so he can be restrained. A 20 to hit.
The only someone's at it too. If not, put one in the refrigerator tomorrow.
That's pretty low, so it should probably miss, I'd imagine.
Yeah, that misses his parry.
And then, so as the staff strike misses, falling pretty much just falling a few inches to the right of his head, pretty much the next one will not. Next time it's going to be permanent. Stay down and surrender.
Finish him.
And that's his turn.
It is Justin.
All right. So he's already down. Well, he's close to down, right? He's not down because he's still up. He's not sideways.
Right, he's prone. He's on his back.
Does he look still dazed? Because I know he had 2 dazed effects on him, so I don't know. I mean, like, is there a visible, like, shaken effect to him? Or is
Nope.
he still... He looks like he's fine, just got knocked down?
Yep, and he's starting to push himself back up.
Okay, I'm going to do my run-by attack, speed strike, and just basically stop.
What did you roll? What was on the dice?
That was a 1d20 plus 0, so I rolled a 5. So, well, it's basically, it's a 2 plus 0 plus 4 total, all for everything, so I rolled a 5 on that.
So you just rolled really, really low?
Yep, as I have been the last few times.
Wow.
Yeah, the attack...
That's a very complicated attack there.
Yeah, I'm not 100% on the breakdown of it, but it's basically a d20 roll, and I rolled a 5.
Okay. You have a +6 to hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a +6 to hit, yep.
So the damage DC?
Is...
23?
25.
25.
I also fixed my initiative. It was sent to whisper to group.
The punches again, he absorbs them as you attempt to punch at his armored face.
These are some magic men, I tell you what. I don't know what you guys are doing to hit these guys, but I'll tell you what, you guys won't be able to hit them. I can't even. I'm quick.
And then you end up next to Craven?
Yeah, I stop right there.
Alright.
Maybe it's not all about being fast.
Basically along the same lines
it's you, Mark.
Yeah.
I'm going to move by action. I'm going to fly up and again over to here about 200 feet up. And then I'm going to blast Rhino. So that's the normal... I'm going to do a power attack. So I'm minusing 5 from my attack roll. Or 5... Wait, yeah, 5 from my attack roll bonus to do 5 extra damage to him. Or 5 extra on the DC. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry. Just talking to myself. Working through that. Power attack plus 10. So roll 1d20 plus 5. 7. Damn, just outside my crit range. So 17 to versus his dodge.
12? 12 is just outside of your crit range?
No, 17 is just outside my crit range.
Okay.
Oh, my crit's 18 to 20. Sorry. I see what you did there. Yeah, my bad. I looked at the 17 and went, ding, just outside my crit range. Yeah.
17 hits because he's prone.
Okay, so then it is DC 30.
Nice.
Of course, that's why I did it. Yeah, all right. And that's actually where I'm going to stay. I'll move 5 feet forward from my 250 elevation or 200 elevation.
Rhino will stand up. And we'll take a swing at the devil dog. And the devil dog will roll toughness. And we'll take a sizable amount of damage. And be hindered. Rhino stands up and then gives a massive gore with his head into the devil dog, which tears apart into leaves. Like the form is still there, but it's missing like half of its form. Next is Craven, who is still dazed, I believe. He will take, seeing his position, he will move back and will take a swipe at, hell, he's already been pointing at Cadus. Cadus it is. Does a 24 hit you? Hit your dodge? Or parry?
Tied to the defender, so I equal out.
Okay. And that's your parry, right?
Yep.
Okay. And next is Scorpion. We'll try again to hit you. Does a 28 hit your dodge, Aeon?
Yes.
Okay. DC 16.
So actually, can I use my?
Are you gonna dodge?
So you can.
There's no need for it, though.
There's no need for it. And actually, I don't think you can. Because I think it says when an ally is hit with... And he wasn't hit with it.
Oh, I thought he was hit.
No.
Oh, my bad.
Well, I guess I was hit. It just didn't do any damage, right?
Oh, you were hit.
Yeah.
You were hit, yeah. So
This didn't do any damage.
Yeah.
Because it didn't give you my toughness.
His damage DC is so low. Mark likes the free movement.
Yes.
Well, I thought it was going to do more damage than that. Because you rolled really low last time when I...
It's a
Well,
DC
I rolled
16.
a 4.
Yeah.
Against a 16.
And then it's... Ow, stop it. It's Puck's turn. And Puck will look at the ground and see chains leading out to the two devil dogs. And dawning realization will occur, and he'll say, "Oh no, what have I done?" And then a huge blast of wind exits the portal that he opened and pulls back all 3 of them into the portal. There are screams of fear and horror as the portal
No.
sucks up
Stop.
and disappears.
Stop.
This devil dog, confused as to what's going on, looks at... Well, you two are way too high up. At Cadus! Sorry, Cadus.
Bring it.
Scorpion's closer.
Oh, I'm sorry. He was brought out for a purpose. And hits.
Nice. Nice rolls there, Cadus.
Yep.
And Scorpion shrugs off the attack. By the double dog. And it is now Nick's turn. Let's go pumped up Aeon.
Alright. See here. Alright, so I'm gonna do the see here. So by now, if I do the damage touch, or I'll do like the move by, so it'll be a full round action. DC 25 against this fortitude. Is that right? You'd
I'll
actually do the hitting thing.
Huh? And we need to find out if you actually have to hit him.
I don't.
So I haven't before, and I've used it before. So because I had to do the weekend before I could do this.
So it's his fortitude?
Yeah.
Yes, it's fortitude limited.
And what's your DC?
25.
That's 4, so he's unconscious. Or no. 4 failures for fortitude. That's toughness. I have no idea what 4 failures for fortitude would be. Usually...
You just drop them by 4, right?
Yeah, I think you
Usually it
just drop them
says...
by 4.
But, see, that's the thing, right? Even in a toughness check, you don't drop it by 4, you drop it by 1. Usually, with stuff like fortitude and will saves, it's like this condition, then this condition, then this condition.
Gotcha.
But, for sake of the fact that it's 9:30, he passes out.
Yay, we did it. Magic.
And is that where you want to end your movement?
Yeah, that's fine.
And Bray, it's your turn.
So having now you need to dodge again, and it's the fact that folks still haven't learned their lesson. Cadus is going to attempt to re-engage Craven with his staff. With a 28 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And as the staff connects to Craven's upper torso, he smothers, "I told you to stay down and surrender." DC 19.
Just go down!
Craven is like the meatiest character in the history of characters.
You bash him across the dome, and it doesn't seem to hit him all that hard, but he takes a look around the field and sees he is vastly outmatched and will bend the knee.
And we cut his head off.
Cut his head off. The fact that he's running a little too easy now is suspect at best.
Hey, where'd the dog go?
He dissipates into leaves now that his connection to the fairy realm has been severed.
So,
And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
I use my hero point to mysteriously generate shackles and apply said shackles that are non-destructible, non-hackable,
No.
the case may be.
You put the neck collar that like takes away all his powers.
Wow. A mutant saying he wants you to use the mutant neutral collar.
He's a bad mutant.
So he's the mutant trying to enact restraining bolts.
Yeah.
Not
He's
a
not-
restraining bolt. It doesn't choose. It doesn't change how he behaves.
Craven isn't a mutant. But Serge, now that you're right up next to him, I'm not even gonna make you roll your really crappy perception save. Or perception check.
Hold on. I
You
want to do it. I want to see what I don't see when I roll my nat 20 now.
Or is that one?
It wasn't a nat 20, but
It
it
was
was
18.
really high. Nice. You see that the edges of his clothing actually have small runes embroidered into the clothing, and he's wearing like a vest made of like a lion's
He cut it off of him.
head.
Wait, where's Rhino?
Rhino got sucked into the fairy realm with
portal.
Pup.
Oh, okay. And alright, so I think the easiest thing to do here for right now is put these two on my surfboard and then put the surfboard up at about 1,000 foot.
Yeah, the easiest thing.
And what is besides keeping him kind of prisoner there? What's the point? Shouldn't we like turn these people in
Well, we
as
can't
like
walk
terrorists
into the-
or something?
Right, but we can't do that during the middle of the conference. So wouldn't it make sense to hold them where they can't leave?
Well, we don't have to bring to the conference. There's other buildings. This is a city, so surely they have a jail.
Don't call me sure.
You know what? 1,000 foot is going to do it. I insist it be 11,000.
Sure.
That way, at least they know it's harder for them to breathe, so they can't muster up.
So,
anything.
as Nornrad, the Silver Surfer, mentions that you can't really take him where people are going to see them during the conference, you can see a gleam in Craven's eyes, as if perhaps that was part of the plan. So he actually struggles against his bonds. He wasn't struggling before. He starts to struggle now, completely non-effectively, with the cuffs that Cadus lifted off of one of the Wakandan guards.
That are unbreakable, unhackable,
Yeah, so he seems to like that idea. Let's put him on the board and put him up where nobody can get to him.
Except a vulture.
Did we search their pockets?
Scorpion doesn't have any pockets. Or he has some zippered pockets, but there's really nothing in them.
So can I rip Scorpion's tail off his body?
No?
I thought it was like a mechanical tail.
You are so violent. Somebody needs to stop Mr. Violent over there. The mountain.
Can we put a restraining bolt on him?
I'm gonna cut off his head.
It does kind
Rip
of
off-
make sense to neutralize the...
It's not like I'm trying to rip his arm off.
So take him out of the suit.
Why? If we
So,
destroy
like I
the
was saying,
suit, then he can't use it again.
Alright,
Yeah.
you can attempt to destroy the suit. Mark, your character could probably actually destroy the suit. But it's essentially Iron Man armor, and people can't just tear a piece of Iron Man armor off.
My strength is 100 tons.
So you want to rip his arm off.
No, his
No,
tail.
his tail.
He wants to rip his butt off.
Or like, well, I don't know.
What are you
Alright,
hiding
so,
in there?
Mark-
I gotta see. What's under the tail? Tell me.
On
What
that-
are you hiding?
On that note, Mark,
Yes.
I'll
on
just
that
crush
note,
it. So I'll just crush the tail so he can't use it.
Oh, thanks
All
for
right.
watching.
Thanks for
No,
joining us.
fine.
And
I'll
remember,
take his suit off.
like us, support
That's
us. You know, look on Patreon. You can support Gamers Ledge on Patreon.com. We got a stream coming tomorrow. We're probably going to be doing some more games. We've got
tomorrow's
Division
our
2
daily podcast.
So daily podcast. Who knows what we'll do after that? So maybe we'll play some Division coming up. Also, look forward to next month, April 23rd, is the release of Mortal Kombat 11, where we're going to be doing that. And tune in next Tuesday for a follow-up episode of What the Puck Episode 2. And until then, rock on.
Thanks for
Game on.
watching, everybody. Game on.
Game on. Points to you, Nick.
What?
He wants to tear his butt off.
I didn't say it.
You didn't have to say it.
No, well, I
saw that gleam in your eye.
I thought that was disabling.
Alright, well, have you seen the gifts going into the Discord?
I will destroy the way he poops.
What gifts?
Have you not seen the gifts in Discord?
Apparently we found someone's fetish.
Need I say more?